So I got the challenge right, and it's very different to trade on a challenge than to trade on demo. And I honestly, I really only have three things to say. First thing is potentially worse trading after news, which is CPI and NFP at 8:30. I found this pattern. I mean, obviously today we had CPI, and I was just looking at old price action, and I found this pattern where whenever there is high impact news at 8:30, the result tends to be chop during the rest of the session. There doesn't tend to be any clean moves. So I think that you could definitely stay out. I should study this more, but that's definitely one thing that you know one thing that I need to take into account because chop is obviously not particularly tradable. Two is I'm just not ready to be trading live at all. I mean it's just I'm just not. Uh, I broke all of the rules and I had a complete meltdown and I like started changing all sorts of things and I started taking trades in other instruments, even like other than the ES, even though the ES is the only thing that I've studied. And it's just this I don't know what this is. It's not good. It's not good. And then third is it's kind of funny because obviously this is terrible, but like it doesn't matter. I should stop being so harsh on myself. I've done it my whole life and it's gotten me nowhere, so I'm gonna try to just be like, this is obviously not good and I'm not gonna do this in the future and we don't need to beat ourselves up anymore. Okay. Third thing is that funnily enough, even though uh, the trading performance was suboptimal, it doesn't matter because the FTMO challenge was a waste of money anyway because the spreads are not as I mean they seem to be really bad, but the reality is that they're actually even worse because apparently there is insane slippage, and I did not know this. So even if you might look at the spread and be like 0.6, okay, that's huge, but we can deal with it. Nope. Turns out actually you get slipped like to oblivion. And so instead of taking a 1 hour stop out, you're taking 1.1, 1.3, stuff like that. And when you're entering, you're getting slipped. When you're getting stopped out, you're getting slipped. I mean, it's horrible. So CFD futures scalping can't be done, which means that uh, we have to do the real futures market. So we have to go through Topstep or some other program. But yeah, that's good to know. That's important to know. This has been the biggest waste of 439 euros of my life. Probably probably the biggest waste of money of my life. I've lost challenges before, of course, but but this is like I couldn't even have done it even if I did trade well because you just can't trade CFD futures. I should have looked it up. I should have looked it up. But yeah, it is what it is. With tight stops, you can't trade futures CFDs. You can't do it. It's just impossible because the slippage is insane. Even if the spread on paper is like, well, it's bad, but it's not horrible. Then in reality, it is horrible because you get slipped so bad. So we have to do the real futures market if we're gonna be trading like this. But point number two is just like I'm gonna do this now, and and we're gonna see if it helps. I don't know if it's gonna help or not, but we're gonna see if it helps. I'm gonna try to somehow become a better version of myself that would actually be able to do this, because clearly right now I can't. And so there are some things that I'm doing which are good. I'm doing a ton of cardio, which is really helpful, just for general well-being. But specifically for trading, I think my biggest issue is just that I really once the market starts moving, I just lose track of everything. Like I lose track of my plan, I lose track of following my rules, I lose track of having this long-term mindset. and I start to think like, oh, I need to make it today, even though like there's gonna be another trading day tomorrow. Like I can just choose to not trade today, and like I just can't seem to control my own mind. And I start to go all over the place, and it basically just turns into a giant shit show. So so what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna try to for 30 days meditate for 20 minutes a day, and that might help me a little bit with certain issues. But I think on top of that, I also need just like general structure in my life. And so I'm gonna try to wake up at 8 a.m. or earlier also every day. And then in 30 days we can check in and we can see, hey, look, did I experience any benefits? Do I feel like I'm a more well put together human being now than I was before? And if I am, great. If I'm not, hey, so be it. But yeah. So I think that it's probably unrealistic for me to add on more and more and more and more things. So I'm just gonna stick with this for now, and then maybe we need to do something else in the future. But yeah, I mean, this is just it's painful. Obviously, it's really painful. It's partly painful because I just wasted a bunch of money. Although, ironically enough, I actually got really lucky and just ran super hot playing Heads Up Cash. So I made a lot of that money very quickly, but still it's so stupid to have wasted it, you know. But yeah, and and the other painful part is just this. I mean, like it's just I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. It went so well on demo. I felt so in control and so calm and so logical. And then here it was just like I don't know. Like if you just look at this trade here, like I kind of understand this idea that okay, we took out the range high from NFP, we go lower, we start making a lower low here or a lower high here, shorting here. Like shorting here is fine, and it comes back and it stops you out, and that's fine. But then I tried to flip long, and I tried to flip short again, and then it's I don't like. Well, first of all, I should have quit after two losers. Obviously, that's what my rules say. That's what I've always done up until this point. But really, I think I should probably just not trade these days. Like just from looking at them quickly recently, it seems like this is like when the 8:30 news does this, it's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a bad day. Like the first 2 hours of the day are gonna suck, and the first 2 hours is like the main thing that I'm interested in trading. If it's like one directional, like if it's like 8:30 news happens, market just spikes, and then it opens, then that might be, you know, you might get like a some kind of setup that you can look to long or whatever. But if it does this like choppy shit, like it really seems like it's not very good. Okay, but we're gonna try this and we're gonna see what happens. And yeah, that's about it.